Hey everybody, Darth Bribel here. So I think I'm gonna just give my 2 cents on the Snyder Cut. Again. Because I already gave my thoughts when the news was first announced. But from a film buff perspective, I have more of an interest in this movie than I had before. Let me give you my history of Zack Snyder's films, the ones I've seen. I have seen Watchmen. I love Watchmen. I've seen the theatrical cut and the ultimate cut of that film. I love both cuts. I thoroughly enjoy Man of Steel, although every time I go to rewatch it, I have trouble getting through the whole thing. Recently, I decided to rewatch it because unfortunately the disc has a little bit of disc rot, so I just wanted to see if the Blu-ray worked. Good news is Blu-ray still works fine and it ripped to my computer without any issue. Batman vs. Superman, rewatching an old video I did, apparently I really enjoyed the theatrical cut. It was just that they killed Superman off. And when they killed a Superman who was barely established, who instead of us getting to know as the traditional Superman that we all should admire and look up to, is essentially a fascist asshole. Or they're just gonna rush towards fascist asshole before we get mainstream ideal of hope Superman, which is annoying and strange considering how Zack Snyder in interviews said Superman was one of his favorite characters. He loved Superman, and I love the character of Superman, of course. I can't really think of anyone who would hate Superman other than the stupid BS complaint of, he has too many powers. Oh, he's too much of a goody two-shoes Boy Scout. Or he's a symbol for the American Empire, which is one of the complaints I hear from some leftist friends of mine. Except for the fact that Superman was an icon of the working class, created by two working class Jews in the 1930s who wanted to see corrupt assholes get their comeuppance. That was literally in the very first issue of Superman. So I got a trilogy here that's incomplete. So we got Man of Steel, which I talked about. Batman vs. Superman, which I talked about. And we have, I think, what we could probably call, even though it says directed by Zack Snyder, we should probably just call this the Whedon cut at this point. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Joss Whedon is a fucking asshole, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because Joss Whedon is one of my favorite storytellers. I love the first Avengers. Age of Ultron has been growing on me. I never really watched Firefly or Serenity, but I was curious about that. But as the troubled production went with this movie once Whedon took over, and the toxic work environment that Whedon ran, considering the fact that a lot of Ray Fisher stuff was cut from the movie, which is pretty fucked up, and Ray Fisher had the courage to go on Twitter and go, hey, Joss Whedon's an asshole. People at Warner Brothers are assholes. This is how they fucked me over. And I don't care what happens to me, because this needs to stop. Let alone all the other crap that's come out about Joss Whedon, and especially this one actress who apparently was like a preteen or a teenager when she was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's just fucked up. I can't go into that for my own reasons, because it disturbs me too much and angers me, and feels like a betrayal because I love the first Avengers film a lot. I enjoy Age of Ultron, and in retrospect, I'm happy that Joss Whedon was booted from Infinity War and Endgame, especially after all this crap came out. But let's talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League, as the official title is called. I will, of course, be watching it from my home on my 4K television. Hopefully by then I will have my speakers set up. I still haven't gotten that fixed up properly because I'm fucking lazy. No other way they can justify it. But an interesting thing, when I was watching the trailers for that film, the aspect ratio was 4:3. and I was going, why is the aspect ratio for Justice League in the aspect ratio that you would watch an old TV show on? And when I found out what Zack Snyder's reason was, I'm like, okay, cool. This kind of leads into like a weird topic here. So you got this 35mm film, which is like 4x3. Okay, it's square. And then that'll get cropped down to fit a widescreen TV. Okay? And then I guess in the VHS days, they would then take that widescreen image and then readjust it to 4x3, where they would have to do this pan and scan bullshit, but that's neither here nor there, because that's irrelevant. Snyder's reasoning as to why he wanted to present Justice League in the 4x3 aspect ratio was because he had this vision of wanting it to be on IMAX screens. Now, because I'm a big believer in letting the artist's vision be presented, regardless of how inconvenient the way to view it might come off. Which some people are going to be like, oh, there are black bars on the sides of my TV? This is bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Wow. Screw you, Zack. I was excited for the movie, but now that it won't fill my TV, I'm upset. It's like, yo, one, the odds are you're going to be watching this on a TV. You know what TVs come with? A remote. You know what the remote allows? For you to adjust the picture. You can zoom in on the picture if you want it to fit your screen. But it'll look all cropped and weird. That's what you want. You want the movie to fill your screen. Well, guess what? Sacrifices will be made to do that. So, I'm more excited for this version of Justice League than I was initially. I don't think this movie is going to be a great film or a masterpiece of comic book filmmaking. It could be. It has the potential to be. Because here's the thing about Zack Snyder I find interesting. Zack Snyder is like... It's like he has these great visionary ideas, right? But he always seems to struggle to execute it in a way that's truly intellectual. I think Batman vs. Superman was a good example of that. And Justice League, either his version or Whedon's, will probably be another example of that. However, I'm still going to watch the Snyder Cut. I'm still probably going to like it well enough. And if I love it, I will be happy to say it here. So hopefully Zack Snyder's trilogy, as he envisioned it, of Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and Justice League will finally come together. And yes, when this movie is available for purchase on Blu-ray, I will be getting it on Blu-ray as well. But you can get streaming. I like the collection. I love collecting Blu-rays. I know this isn't probably the type of video we're expecting to touch on Darkseid or Joker, or as I would call it, Edgy Boy, or Al the Edge. Okay, that's mean. I guess I really just wanted to get this video out because I have opinions and I can edit a video and then I can upload it to the internet, which is what you see in... It is too bright in this room because I got the lights all the way up for recording this video, and I'm a little tipsed, just a little bit tipsed. So, in March, we're going to have this trilogy completed. People are going to be like, you should get rid of this film or throw it out or whatever. But no, I bought it. I might rewatch it sometime and whatever. I'm going to reiterate what I said before. I have no doubt in my mind that people are overhyping this movie as the second coming of cinema. And this movie will be a fairly solid comic book film. Expectations are higher than they were, and I am excited. I guess I just feel mixed. I'm happy Snyder is completing his original vision, and he has a rare opportunity that not too many filmmakers get. So live long and prosper and have a good day.